me over, wrap it up inside.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got her hooked till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back,
I
back.
only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she can really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Juicy J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in hand. You know you're better than this.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the shit now and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. Gotta keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. This one nearly moves the chains, but is stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense. You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. It's a design look for Hurts. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with them, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hurts with it on third and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, a run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Eagles
first down. Hurts. He's got Smith again. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That right there is just such a sinking feeling for a running back. You're looking to turn the corner. You're looking for space. You're looking for somewhere to run. But eventually, you've got nowhere to run, and it goes backwards.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
3rd and long for him here. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped to the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. So that brings us to the end of one. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Ooh, left some meat on the bone with that one. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Zone read give here to Barkley. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play fake with Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 45-yard line.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
He's going to throw it. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. They're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Trimmer. Go Silver, right? Hey, Silver. Now look at it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
Easy, 63, pass. Hey, 73.
They'll motion Smith left. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
62.
It's Hurts once again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Hurts a chance to run it here. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
73!
Hurts now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
45 yards.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
Dolphins, first down.
They'll throw it here on first. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go, shot!
From the red zone on first. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it'll be second and goal.
Go!
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Well, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
19 Lions!
Working now from the gun. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! And the Eagles get to it! And they're going to take over with a first and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score.
Yep.
They work on it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles push their lead further to start the Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he takes the return out of bounds. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 17 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who